Is the voice okay? You want me to shout a bit? So I just utilized two stars, of which one is I learned from Starboy. People might ask, how come I learned it? You guys need to utilize PipTalk because I think PipTalk is a very powerful tool that our market life have got. All you have to do is that find your favorite trader, just add his channel, his or her channel on your PipTalk and go through the trades he or she will be posting in there. But sometimes when I get up in the morning and I don't know what pair to trade, I just be flipping through there. You might see one of your favorite traders posting a trade idea. Because sometimes one thing that you need to know is that the way everyone sees the market or the way everyone sees the chart is different. Because I might see a different way and interpret it a different way. You might also see it in a different way and interpret it in a different way. In these forex markets and in these charts, no one has a perfect markups. To be honest, no one does because no one knows what direction it is going. Sometimes what people intends to do is that as soon as they utilize or they find a style of trading, okay, they use it and they see, oh, they lose about 2 or 3 times with that style. They intend to change it and get a new style. So every time, almost every week, people are changing their trading styles. All you have to do is just be committed because not as a single person can tell me he or she have never lost from a trade, even though you might be the best. You will still be taking L's in trades. You will still be taking losses in trades. It's all part of the game. It's all part of it. This is why utilizing proper risk management is very essential when it comes to forex market. Not risking more than 2 to 3% of your account. All right, perfect. So one thing that I'll show you guys before we go on to the chart is that we've got 3 types of trends, okay? The last one is not actually a trend, but I'll show you. We've got 3 types of trends. Now, we've got an uptrend. I'll draw it up. Okay, so we've got market moves up, correction. Okay. So there's an up impulse, and then what? Correction. Just spare me 1 second, guys, whilst I draw this up. How long have you guys been trading for, though? Just let me know in the chat. Let's have a bit of a conversation. How long have you guys been trading for? Whilst I draw this up. 40 years. Since last April. Awesome. 4 months. Awesome. Look, sometimes, yeah, we go through the trials and tribulations in trading. Okay. Anytime. This reminds me of a story Christopher Derrick said, okay, on IMO TV session. He said he lost 20,000 in 15 minutes, right? He lost 20,000 in 15 minutes. And he was super annoying of himself that when people even come in his room and ask what's wrong, he was like, no, just go away, just leave me alone, and all those stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. And guess what? An hour later, this guy that lost 20,000 was still back on the chat again, trying to look for pairs and trades and all those stuffs. Because sometimes, yeah, look, we lose some trades that makes up feels that, nah, trading is not for me. I think I have to do something else. Why is it that any trade that I place, I'm losing? Why is it that nothing is going my way? Look, it happens. Every trade I've got, his seasons. Some days are going to come, you're going to lose. And some days are going to come, you're going to win. Because you're not going to have a perfect day throughout the whole year. Nah. At least there's going to be some trials and tribulations. But once you understand the journey, okay? One songwriter said, there's going to be war. The road is going to be muddy, okay? The road is going to be rocky, okay? And the road is going to be all crooked. But yet still, he knows that he will make it. Because sometimes we take some steps, okay, that we think, or we know what's exactly on the road. We know we're not going to have an easy road. We know we're going to have challenges on the road. But why do we still take those steps? It's because what can we see? We see what's behind the tunnel. Because we know we're going through the tunnel is going to be rough. But why do you think we still go inside? Because we know the end product. We know what we will make. Because Jim Rohn said, set a goal to be a millionaire, not because of the money, but who you become. That's why I really love this industry, when it comes to the mindset aspect, because that's where it really grows you. That any challenges that you face, it doesn't become any new thing to you. You know, it's all part of the journey. It's just like seasons, okay? We've got rainy season, we've got winter, we've got and summer. Have you ever seen summer happening twice in a year or winter happening twice in a year? It doesn't. It comes and goes. So that's how you guys to see it, okay? Now we've got 3 types of trends. In the trend, in the uptrend, okay, we've got what? I'll identify the high highs and the higher lows for you. Let me look here. We've got the lower low, the lower high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low. Okay. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low. Okay. Now, the reason why I use Fib a lot is that it gives you accurate entries when it comes to the market. Okay. One thing that you should know is that you should always use Fib or Fibonacci in a trending market. Okay. Always using the trending market. Now, this one rule that I want you guys to know. Okay. With a Fib, when it's on an uptrend, draw your Fib from where? Higher low to where? Higher highs. I want you guys to know this. I'll show you an example. On an uptrend, only draw the Fib from higher lows to the higher highs. I know so many people have got so many ways of drawing the Fib, but this is how I learned it, and it's been working for me for the past 5-6 months. Okay. That is for the uptrend. All you have to do is that draw it from what? The higher lows all the way to the higher highs. Okay, I'll show you guys my Fibonacci settings. Just screenshot or take a picture or something like that. 10 seconds. Okay, awesome. So whilst we go on, if you guys got any questions, just put it down below and we'll be answering whilst we go on. Okay. And another thing that you need to know is that on the Fibonacci, I only take my trace of the 61.8. That's why I've removed the 38.2, the 50, and all those stuffs. I only take trades where of 61.8, because what market normally does is that as soon as the market makes what? A higher high, okay? As soon as the market makes a higher high, and because it's an uptrend only buy, only look for buys on an uptrend. Only look for buys on an uptrend, because you are trying to surf with the wave, not to surf against the wave. I hope it makes sense. Okay, so as soon as you see a sign of war correction, all you have to do is that draw your fib from where the higher lows to the higher highs. Okay, most likely this is what it does. It comes to the 61.8, wicks it, and goes to the upside. I'll show you an example on the chart. Okay, so that's for the uptrend. Same thing on the downtrend. And draw down, correction, and draw down, correction, and draw down, correction, and draw down. Okay, and these ones you will name them as well. Higher low, lower lows. Okay, higher low. Why do we call it higher low? Because this higher lows is lower, is higher than this. Okay, higher lows, sorry, lower lows, higher lows. Okay, lower lows and higher lows. Okay, on the downtrend, one thing that you need to do is that only look for sells. Only look for sells on the downtrend. Now, someone might ask, how will I know if there's going to be a change of trend or something like that? I'll go into the chart and I'll show you how. Okay, and also with a Fibonacci on a downtrend, all you have to do is that draw it from where the higher lows to where lower lows. You draw your Fibonacci from where the higher lows to the lower lows. Okay, I'll show an example. As soon as you see market in a downtrend and you see market is what has drawn down, it has made a higher low and what a lower low. You know market is about to make what higher lows. Okay, as soon as you see a sign of correction, all you have to do is that draw your fib from higher lows all the way to lower lows. Okay, and wait patiently, or you can set the sell limit to 61.8. Okay, most likely this is what it does. Sometimes we do misses the trade, because sometimes we might miss our entry point by a pick or something like that. Okay, sometimes it ends up being that. Okay, but what I still do is that I always set my sell limit or my buy limit at 61.8. That's exactly where I take off my trades. Okay, now in case I missed it, how will I know if I should delete my sell limit or my buy limit? The only time I will delete it is when it has broken the 0.0%. That's when I know it's just going to continue the trend. It's not coming back. I hope what I did here makes sense. Okay, now we've got a sideways market. Sideways market is just like consolidation. Market does not move. Okay, no one wants to invest in a stagnant trades. Okay, it just goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's not really making a movement. Okay, in consolidation, you do not trade. Rule number one, you do not trade. Now, this is how I was able to utilize Christoph Derrick's style to be able to capitalize from this type of consolidation period. Okay, all I have to do is that draw a ceiling and draw a floor. Let's say, in other words, draw a resistance and draw a support. And all I'll be looking for is that either price to break through the downside, comes back and test it as a newfound support, then I'll sell it. Or either price to what? Break through the upside, comes back to a retest, then I'll buy it. That's the only time. If I haven't seen a trade breaking out from the consolidation zone, I'm not buying it or I'm not selling it until I see it. As soon as I see it breaking, I don't buy it instantly. What do I wait for? A pullback. Because on basic 1 to 4, Adesi Duncan always says that we get on what? On the pullbacks. Okay, that is the sideways markets. Now I just go to the chart. Okay, nice. Now this is the NZD USD. NZD USD, okay? It was on an uptrend. I'll show you how you will be able to tell if the trend is going to change. Although sometimes I use EMA, but I can show you how you'll be able to tell without using that EMA. Okay, wonderful. It was on an uptrend, okay? On uptrend, just pay attention. What? Lower low, not lower low, higher low, higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. Now I want you to watch here carefully. It failed to make what? A high high. All right, cool. You can still trade this as what? As a double top, but it doesn't matter. Okay. It made what? High low and failed to make what? High high. First of all, you can see the EMA. It crossed. Okay, you've seen how the red was on top and the blue was down. All right, ignore that. This is how you can tell that the trade, or let's say the direction, is going to change. I want you to pay attention to the last high lows it made. Let me change the color. What color should I make it? Let's make it red. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this. The only time you can tell that a trade, let's say, or direction is going to change is when it's been able to break the last higher lows. As soon as you see it breaking the last higher lows, you know there's going to be a change in direction. I hope that makes sense. As soon as you see that, you know there's going to be a change in direction. Now, look, price broke there. Okay. Now I was looking for the correction. All I did was that I drew up my fib from the higher lows to the lower low. Okay. And I was waiting for price to come to this 61.8. Now I want you to pay attention to here. Look, price didn't. And for me to delete the sell limit, I have to see price breaking this 0.0. And it did. Okay. Price was just roaming around. I want you to look at that. Okay. Now, draw your fib from this high low all the way down here. Guess what? Price will break 61.8. Price break 61.8. Now, I'll be risking about 30 to 40 pips. Okay. I'll show you how sometimes you can lose. What was the pull up? What was around what? 23 pips. 23 pips. Of which, in case you were risking about 30 pips or 35 pips, it wouldn't have hit your stop loss. It wouldn't have hit your stop loss at all. Okay, it wouldn't have hit your stop loss. Okay. Let me just close all these. One thing that I also realized was that I wouldn't have taken this trade anyway. This is the reason why. I also saw, well, this downtrend was also broken. Okay, market made what? A higher low, a lower low, a higher low, a lower low, a higher low, a lower low. Okay, you see this last higher low was broken. That shows there's going to be a change in direction. This is my net setup for NZD USD. This is what I want to show you. Okay, all I have to do is that draw my fib from where this higher lows, this higher highs, and I'll be waiting patiently for price to get to. So this is what I would like to see. I would like to see price coming down to this 61.8, and I'll be looking for a buy in this NZD USD. I'll be risking 30 pips for this. This is the reason why. Now I'll go ask the question: how do I find my take profit and my stop loss? When I'm using the fib, I like my stop loss to be at least 10 to 15 pips away from this 78.6 fib level. I want it to be at least 10 to 15 pips away from this fib level. Okay. Now I need to draw this away. Okay, cool. So this is my net setup. I'm risking 30 pips for, I'm going to take my last TP at this negative 27. The reason why I did negative 27 is that there's something called a market measurement. Okay. If price moved about 100 pips, it's more likely to repeat itself again. Okay. This is how I got it. I took the measurement of that and I'll replicate the same thing again. Okay. Now let's go to another pair. Let's go to oh, perfect. I do remember I'm in a long-term buy for this. This is how I was able to see it. I want you to pay attention to here on the daily chart. Okay. It was very exciting. I was able to catch this pair. Okay. I've been in for the past 2 weeks. This is a long-term trade I'm actually in. Okay. Now it was in a downtrend. The downtrend was broken. This was the last one. Sorry, the last high lows he made. Okay, the high lows was broken. As soon as it breaks and you start catching the waves inside, I'll delete everything. It was in downtrend. Okay, identify market high lows and all those stuff. Last what? High lows. Last high lows. This is where you always have to pay attention to, in case the trend line is broken. Pay attention to, because normally sometimes what it does is that after breaking the trend line, it still comes back inside and continue on the downtrend. I hope it's happened to many people. So what I did was that as soon as I saw this last high low getting broken, okay, and I saw this impulse up, I waited to see a sign of a correction. Simple. All I did was to draw my Fibonacci from these high lows to the high highs. Okay, guess what? It weight 61.8 perfectly. 61.8 perfectly. Okay, and it's moving on upside now. You see how easy using a fib is. On an uptrend, where do you pull your fib from? High lows to high highs. On a downtrend, where do you put? Okay, let me show you this. Pay attention to that. It was on the downtrend. Okay, there was a shift in momentum downwards. As soon as you see this type of correction, all I have to do is that draw a fib from where higher low to lower lows. Okay, draw a fib from higher lows to the higher lows to the lower lows, and guess what? 61.8. I hope what I'm doing or what I'm saying makes sense. Okay, now I've got a trade idea that I want you guys to take it. Okay, before I've got less than 5 minutes here, I want you to take this trade, and I'll mark up the reason why we are buying this trade. Okay, market was what? In consolidation. The card chef. Okay, market was what? In consolidation. Okay, market was what? In consolidation. I want you to pay attention here. There was what? A flow, and it was once also a ceiling. All right, there was a flow. That was a flow, and once a ceiling. All right, perfect. Now, what do you see here? Price as well. You see the consolidation, the third trend I was teaching, the consolidation. Price broke through the upside and now testing it out as a newfound support. Who agrees with this markup? Okay, so let me draw out the zones and make it a lot clearer. All right, perfect. Price war has broken through the downside, the upside, and testing it out as a newfound support. As a newfound support. Okay, now even if you use the fib, it is on a downtrend now. Even when you use the fib, okay, all the way from high highs to the high lows, okay, 61.8 is somewhere here, okay. In case market goes there and rejects it, this is why I 10 to 15 pips in profit, 10 to 15 pips in profit. Always move forward your stop loss for a risk free. You always do it. Move your stop loss for a risk free. Okay, so I'll make sure I'll give the update. You guys can take this trade if you want. Okay, you can take it on a demo or on your real account. We are risking 30 pips for 30 pips. This is on a consolidation market. This is how I get my confirmations. Okay, so the card chef buy by market. This is the stop loss 0.74335. 0.74335. And your take profit is going to be 0.74941. And have you guys got any questions so far? So, no, a buy by market. A buy by market. A buy by market. Buy this straight away. Market instant execution. This is a trade that I loved also. Look, it was in the downtrend. A downtrend, what did I say? Always look for ways and means to sell the market. Okay? On a downtrend. This is where it started. Even when you pull your fib from that high to that high low, 61.8, it worked it. It worked it. That was a drawdown. Okay, pay attention again closely. Look at that. As soon as you saw that drop and there was a correction, draw your fib again. Okay, 61.8. it worked there, and there was a drawdown. Okay, how many pips was a drawdown? That's about roughly 160. So that means even on a 0.01, you would have made what, 16 pounds, of which is like 16%.